Before we start anything, how's the cancer?
I'm clear.
I've been thinking about it ever since.
The one-time cancer was funny, I think.
Yeah.
Matt, I'm just going to say it.
What?
I miss your mustache.
You know what? I've been thinking about regrowing it. I
think
miss
it's that time.
too.
I think it's that time.
It's fall. I got to figure out, though, how long it took me to grow that mustache. I need to go back on my camera roll and see from the moment of growth and then when it was like proper.
It was short-lived.
It keeps you younger too.
You think so?
Yeah, and it's also good for the fall. You know, like autumn, beard, mustache,
Little
comfiness.
PSL stuck up in there.
Yeah, hot chocolate, heroin. It all goes together nice for the fall season.
Because I don't ever think I got it properly like groomed too. Like I never went to like a mustache man to like, you know, I was just kind of free balling it in the way I was just grooming it.
You never had like a thick mustache though, right?
No, it never was like that thick.
Just like kind of a little patchy, just a little like subtle.
Have you ever gone full stash?
I mean, what do you? I feel like this is pretty full stash.
Solo stash.
Yeah,
Just the stash.
No. So what I don't like about my facial, it's the beard area, not my mustache. So I'd rather get rid of my mustache than my beard.
Okay.
My beard is like keeps me. It's like it's just my clothes. Like I cannot leave without my clothes on. I cannot leave without a beard on. I've tried it before. I did it twice. One, I had to do the prosthetics for that video, and the other time, I think I just went too far. One time, and I just cut too much, and I look fucking terrible. Like there's something you know, and what's crazy is that's me.
Shouts out to all the guys out there that rock a clean shave though.
Yeah,
I respect it so much.
Well, it's because they
look
attractive.
good. That's probably what it is.
But like me, I am not attracted without my hair.
Me thinking this little caterpillar's helping me out. I'm just like, yeah.
It's good though. You have a good mustache. You rock a mustache.
Thank you. I'm trying it. I'm on and off with it.
I'm trying to think why I shaved mine. Was there? Patricia had a brand deal with Harry's, and that was like her whole shtick was that she wanted to shave my mustache.
With Harry's?
Yeah, Harry's razors.
Do they make a woman's razors?
No, but I think that they do go at the angle that like the razors are so good that like girls steal the razors.
Got it. They should put an S in front of it. Sherry's.
Oh, there you go.
You know?
Share it up.
Exactly. I think just like share the razor.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like it.
Yeah, I might bring it back.
Like shave yourself bald before the next Harry Styles concert.
Exactly.
Remember you were telling us how there like when they all used to go to like the One Direction concerts, they would like the girls would like shave themselves bald just when they're in the back row of the concert thinking that
somehow on the off chance
they have a chance.
Isn't that crazy?
With one of the members of the band.
And they were like 13, 14. They were like, no, we were shaving ourselves bald. Like that. Fucking nuts.
Crazy.
Speaking of concerts, I went to Benson Boone's concert.
Wait, it was just his concert?
It was just his concert.
I didn't know you were a fan like that.
No. Patricia had like a brand thing. We got
It's
invited.
okay, Matt. If you're a Benson Boone's fan, then
I mean Benson Boone. I go back and forth. I think Benson Boone. I think he needs to start smoking cigarettes. I think he needs to start getting tattoos, and I think he needs to just get arrested and just drink a little bit.
And just imagine him like being tackled by the police. He's just like,
but imagine him trying to do those flips up there drunk.
Oh, good point. Good point. He has to do,
but then he lands it though. He's fucked up and lands it. It was like kind of sick.
Maybe he should. I don't know. Do it on your off nights, then Benson. But phenomenal vocals.
Yeah,
the best vocals I think I've seen live in a long time since maybe Beyonce.
What was his cover?
His cover he did was oh my gosh, and it was a song I didn't know that well. I think it was a Beatles song. I didn't know. I didn't even know the song of the cover that he sang.
That was probably when you were getting a drink.
You know what? I have a thing with this is my complaint about Benson Boone. I'm going to call him out.
Ooh, all right.
You guys listening?
Thank your band and acknowledge your band individually. Like Harry Styles, when you see him live, he's like, let's give it up for my drummer, Zach.
Yeah.
And then we got Jerry on the keys.
Yeah.
And we got this girl on the bass. And there's a whole like camaraderie to it.
Yeah.
Benson Boone didn't acknowledge him for the whole show until like the very end. They come at the like the last 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, Matt, he's finally going to do it. I'm like, great. He just goes, give it up for my band, guys. And we're like, woo. All right, next song. And goes on like this whole 10-minute monologue about some kid in the audience dating somebody.
Maybe him and the band were like fighting or something. Maybe they just were
Or it could have been temporary.
or are they just disposable? Like it's all there. Like he could just switch them up whenever he wants, but just honor them individually. Because if people want to say, oh, he's the next Freddie Mercury, but I'm like, Freddie Mercury was great because he had Queen.
Yeah.
Like they had bands behind them. They loved their band. Acknowledge your band, Benson Boone.
Take it back to being the artist and then a funky name for your group, like the whole band.
Yeah.
Like Benson Boone and the Crickets.
Hey,
or
yeah,
like, you know,
dude, I fuck with
call
that.
the band something.
Bring it back. Bring it back.
They all used, back in the day, they all used to have like a name for their band.
Yeah.
Because it's not just you. You got a whole team behind you that's making your making you.
Right. And I know if it's like Adele doesn't even need to like shout them out individually because she's like carrying all the vocals and
that's
stuff.
true, yeah.
But just his vocals are such rock. And without that, you know, you have a whole band.
How old is he?
Oh, good question. Maybe
Young
24, 25.
He's young.
He's young, but just call out.
That's why he's not in his crazy phase yet. He's young. Oh, once he hits 27, he's gonna be popping Molly. He's gonna be doing all kinds of shit before getting on stage. Trust, he will.
Okay, I'm down for it. I mean, I was very impressed, but that was my only complaint. I think Benson Boone.
Benson Boob. Has anybody been I deadass didn't even think about that until like five minutes ago. I was like, Benson Boob. Like, has there been anything with that yet?
Not that I've seen.
Like, or like Megan. You know, Megan from Drake and Josh, just like Benson Boob. Like, imagine she just makes a video with him. That's funny. If I was Benson, I'd be like, hey, what's her name?
Megan.
The girl
Drake and Josh.
Yeah.
Miranda Cosgrove?
Miranda Cosgrove.
Yeah.
Yes. That is a PR moment. You gotta think outside the box.
Of course. What a lovely name, though.
Submit it.
Is that his real name? Oh, yeah, it is. Benson James Boone. Benson. Benson's a lovely name. I don't get why more people don't name their kid Benson. It's a nice name.
It's surprising he didn't start going by Ben.
No, yeah, Ben Boone.
Ben Boone? I don't know. That doesn't really flow.
Benjamin Boone.
Ben Boone.
God, but he was in incredible
I think get rid of the
shape.
NE. Benson Boo.
You're really trying to shape his career right now.
Benson Boo. Dude, I would kill for my last name to be Boo. Zane Boo.
What's the coolest last name that you've met somebody had? Like,
oh gosh, last name.
That's really tough because the last name could be anything. It could be like a word.
But like somebody that you've like met that you know that has like, you're like, damn, that's probably the best last name I've heard.
Oh shit. But it's like, what makes a good last name? Like it's just the uniqueness of it as well.
I have a friend in Florida, last name Champion.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that is the coolest. Dude, no matter what you do in life, if you name any business after yourself,
Champion.
Well, there is a business called Champion. That's probably what his last name was. Champion, the clothing.
There you go.
Probably.
Or also Champion.
secretly heir to the
Matt Champion of Brockhampton.
Yeah.
When we met though, because like my name's Matt King, he's Matt Champion. We both were like, "Is that really your last name?" Because like sometimes
just big
people
dicking
think
each
King
other
isn't my last name. They think it was just some Vine name I gave myself. But yeah, it was cool. We were like, "Is that your real thing?" Matt Champion, Matt King.
Wow,
it's a nice moment.
It's like the Illuminati having a conversation. It's like, oh my god, we're both at the top. How's it feel?
Champion. Yeah, that's a good one.
Let's roll the intro.
Yeah, let's run that intro.
It's coffee time, baby!
Welcome back to Zane and Heath Unfiltered, episode 4, baby, of the new season. I'm Zane.
I'm Heath.
I'm Matt.
I was waiting for Mariah. Wow.
I don't think I'll get used to it.
Welcome back to Zane and Heath Unfiltered. If you guys are watching, you can see we have done a little bit of upgrade into the set. You guys were complaining. We took those comments and we got to work. We put 2 new plants and
You lowered
we lowered the desk.
Yep.
We lowered the desk. We knew that we were very high. It sucked. Heath and I were sitting on 2 pillows, very uncomfortable, and now it's at a perfect level.
It feels. I
I feel like this is the first episode for me, mentally.
Okay.
So I'm excited.
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
'cause
Yeah,
I feel
no,
great.
it feels like a nice little refresh. We didn't do much,
Yeah.
but we did enough.
You guys love Matt's chair, so we kept it, and we.
Damn, y'all calling it the cuck chair is crazy.
They did not like the chair, but we are switching the chair too. It's
We're
just-
in the market.
Just give us time. It takes time to change everything.
Furniture takes weeks to ship. Okay, we're working. We're trying our best.
We're trying, and we genuinely thought these chairs like look good. They're very comfy. They're wide, and
Yeah,
we fucked
I like
with it.
them.
But yeah, whatever. We're gonna change it for y'all.
I just don't know if I need this pillow on the back. I have this like back support pillow.
Maybe throw it on the side.
Yeah.
Throw it
in the trash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks better.
Our buddy David Alvarez, it was his chairs. He was not very happy when you guys were making fun of it.
Because those were in his home.
Chairs. Yeah. Those were in his home. Mm-hmm. He brought them for us.
He decorated his house with those. So
yeah, poor thing. He's gonna get rid of them now. He was really hurt by the comments. So, but what's exciting is today we have our first official. I know we had the lottery winner, but we have our first official guest.
That's right.
Of this season. You guys have not seen him before. He's never been on the show.
Lies. You're just lying right now.
Never been on the show. We decided we wanted our first guest to be something like you guys haven't seen before.
Mm-hmm. No, it's actually a guest that we had on last season, and everybody really, really enjoyed. And he happened to be in town again, so we were like, you know what? We would love to have you.
He was in
on.
town for just 2 days.
That's right.
Literally, and we got him.
Yeah,
that's how big of a deal Unfiltered is.
He was like, hey, I would love to come out there for October. I was like, in my head, I was like, oh, there's no way. We only have 2 days that we're recording. And he goes, only here the 7th and the 8th. I'm like, there's no fucking way. That's literally
Perfect.
2 days we're recording. We're like, pick a day. Pick a
picked
day.
it.
He's here. We're really excited. And we can't wait for him to swing on through.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and he has the same chair as Matt. So please give him
Be
grace.
nice.
Be nice.
If you're a smoker or vapor, ready to make a change, you really only need one good reason. But with Zyn nicotine pouches, you'll discover many good reasons. Zyn is America's #1 nicotine pouch brand. Plus, Zyn offers a robust rewards program. There are lots of options when it comes to nicotine satisfaction, but there's only one Zyn. Check out zyn.com/find to find Zyn at a store near you. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
Do you rec I wear the headphones, or can I not if I don't?
No,
It's
you
up
don't.
to you.
Okay.
It's up to you.
Matt loves them. We hate them.
I don't like them. It feels like a weak person is squeezing me for 90 minutes.
Yeah. And it's really overstimulating too, like hearing like the voices like that. Like it's too much for me. I can't like think.
I like hearing just the sound of my voice with them because other podcasts that I do when I don't
just like
have
the
them
sound
on,
of your voice
I
in
see,
general.
No, I see clips of me and I can't hear myself, and I'm like, my gosh, who is that man? It keeps me just a little, you know.
But so you hear before, and then you're fine with your voice when you listen to it on.
Yeah, just when I have the headphones, I know how I sound like.
Yeah.
All right. So again, we have a very special guest coming on, and he is here. We have Sal Vulcano. He's back.
Before we start anything, how's the cancer?
I'm clear.
Okay,
I'm in
all
the
right,
clear. They
okay.
removed it.
Okay.
No more basal cell carcinoma. Thank you very
No
much
problem.
for remembering.
I've been thinking about it ever since.
I was driving here and I was like, what did we talk about last time? We did talk about the cancer.
Yeah.
I wonder if he remembers.
Oh, I so wanted to like quickly watch the last episode. I'm not like bringing up the same goddamn stories, but we'll see.
You're good. You're good.
Yeah.
I was even thinking of like when we even brought that up, we were like, oh my God, is he gonna like? What if he just lost somebody with cancer? Like it's just not gonna land. Like because it's cancer. Cancer is like it could be. It could be really sad, but it was awesome. We love it.
I'm good. I'm
The
in the
one
clear.
time cancer was funny, I think.
Yeah.
Nice to be in the new
Because it wasn't
studio
serious.
with you guys here.
Thank you
Yes,
very much.
thank
Very
you.
cool.
Yeah, you're breaking it in as our first guest, so thank you for that.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me back. I had such a
Absolutely.
good time. I'm like, when I go back next time, I got to hit you guys up, man.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks for reaching out again. And you're
course.
in town for a couple days, right?
Yeah.
Very cool.
Just doing the rounds.
Nice.
Seeing some people. It sounds so important. Seeing some people. Thinking some meetings.
bunch of meetings.
Yeah, just trying to get the word out about my special. That's really, about my tour. That's really it.
Yeah.
Cool. And you're going on tour next month, right? Or end of this month?
Yeah, so I started this tour in September of 24, and I'm going through till 27. I'm just always adding dates.
Wow.
But I took a 3-month hiatus because I wrapped up season 12 of Impractical Jokers, and I wanted some downtime with my family. So now I'm just about to hit it hard again, starting like late October.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm going. By the time this is done, I'll probably have done maybe 120 cities or something like that.
Oh, boy.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
Have you gone to all 50 states? Have you hit them all?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I might not have gone to Montana or one of the Dakotas, but other than that, yeah.
If you're in Montana or the Dakotas, let's get those Volcano fans up.
Do you count like going to a city just for a tour, like flying in for a show and then flying out as visiting the city or visiting the state? Because I don't. I usually don't.
No,
I count
but
it.
I mean, I've done it for so long that at one point or another, if I'm in and out this time, there's definitely been like I've stayed in each city.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, it's a lot of people. You get to see everything. I'm like, I'll tell you what I see. I see the jet bridge, the plane, the Uber.
Yeah.
You know, the hotel.
Yeah.
The Uber.
Yeah.
Backstage, and then that in reverse.
It's like when you get a one-stop flight. It's
Yeah.
the same thing to me. It's like you're flying into the airport, you're not seeing anything. You're not like enjoying it, and you're just back on a plane immediately. after.
Yeah. So that can be rough, but I try to do it like I'll try to like strategically book a weekend so that like if I fly somewhere Friday, right? What I'll do is if I can drive to the next town, I'll drive right after my Friday show. So I'm waking up in the next city the day of, so I have
That's
that
nice.
full day, and then I go the next day a late checkout, and so I get like at least one city in for like 2 days.
Yeah. Okay.
Where I could like go see some like sites or museum or whatever the hell, whatever it is.
Are you a loyalist to any like hotel when you're traveling all
Yeah.
around? Are you a bit of like a snob? You need a certain like type of
I'm
room?
not a snob. I need it to be clean.
Okay.
And,
You're a snob when you
Four
wanted that
Seasons.
food order when you get I texted Sal, I was like, hey, any specific drinks or snacks that you'd like on set? He sends me all this shit from like Erewhon. It's like the chocolate covered pretzel, Siete chips. And in my head, I was like, oh, I don't know if this is a joke. And in my head, I was like, oh my God, I think he's serious. I think he wants us to go to Erewhon right now.
$20 gallon of milk.
And it was, would you ask for a cortada and almond milk? I was like, where the fuck does he think we're going?
I waited 1 minute because I was like, I'll let you wrestle with this in your mind for about a minute.
Oh, dude, I was driving too, and I'm looking at my phone. I'm like,
I gotta go to the grocery store.
and I know Jared is like setting up, and I was like, oh my God, I have to really stop and get this shit now. And you texted that to me, and I was like, thank God.
Yeah,
Thank
no,
God.
because I thought it was so kind of you to even ask that. You're like, is there any specific drinks or snacks you would like?
Yeah.
And I would never even I was writing back, that's so kind. No. And I was like, wait, what am I doing? I'm gonna fuck with him right now. So I started sending him like very specific. I was like Siete multi-grain chocolate chips with vanilla flavor, and then I'm like, for reference, I start sending him the links.
Or M&M's, but only the red. Only the red. We're having to go through them individually.
Full
And then I was like,
antipasto.
and then I was hoping that when I said because then I was like, I'm completely joking. Oh, if you have water, that's great. And I was like, hoping you didn't think that I thought I really meant it, and then I thought twice of myself,
No.
and then tried to cover up.
I all the
know?
time make jokes like that through text and not really knowing if they would catch it or not. I'm just
Yeah.
like, oh boy, do I have to send this text immediately after right now to ruin it, or are they going to catch
Yeah,
it?
my whole thing was, how long do I wait to tell you I'm joking? Because I wanted you to like sit with it for a second, but then
Yeah.
I was like, oh, what if he like does a DoorDash or something? So I was like, let me tell him right away.
No, it was funny.
But thank you for asking.
Of course. You so last time you were here, you just had your special Terrified come out.
Yes.
It did really well. Amazing special.
Thank you so much.
And now you're going on tour.
Yes.
And are you flying or are you doing an RV through all your stops?
I'm flying right now. I'm flying.
You're flying,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm going away like every other weekend for about 3 or 4 nights. you know.
Oh, because I saw a lot of dates. I was like, oh, there's no way he's flying to all these cities.
Oh, they're separated though. They're not like in a row or anything.
Oh, got it.
Yeah,
Okay,
so there's a lot. So I'm actually still so terrified. This is a whole new hour of material from Terrified. Have you seen Terrified?
Yeah.
We released it on YouTube. It got a few million views, and then HBO Max optioned it, so now it's on
Nice.
HBO.
Yep.
Amazing.
Which is cool. And so this is a whole new hour. Then I actually I had a son since I saw you guys last.
Oh.
I had a daughter, and so now I have a son. And a good big chunk of this is about like the first week of like my son's life and being in the hospital and delivering him and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Wow.
Which is something I've never ever spoken about on stage. It was only when I saw you guys last that I even spoke about being married and having a daughter.
Yeah.
Out of my whole career, just because it was like very private.
Yeah.
But I just kind of was like, I think it's about time. I'll do it on my terms, and because I want to speak about my life on stage, and I
Yeah.
don't want to like. But it's tough because once you give your privacy away, you don't get
Yeah.
it back. But it's been as good as it could possibly be. It could have been worse. Like,
yeah, is it more just not letting everybody know that you have a kid, or is it just like you don't even want people knowing your relationship with your kid? Like, what is it? Like,
yeah, it was just at first it was just like I don't need to bring my personal life into my professional life.
Yeah.
I think because I've been on in the public for so long and I play myself, and people get a sense of knowing me, and it's it's not a curse, but it is pros and cons to it. People have a very sense of familiarity with me, and like you know, and I've also had like, you know, I've dealt with stalkers and things like that, and, so, and not that I'm really scared of that, but it's just you know, the internet sometimes is just full of vitriol and stuff, and it's like I don't want to even broach that topic with my family. I don't want to have them involved at all, you know, and just so I was always been like this my whole life. I've been a private person, so you know, finding like, you know, whatever you want to call this, fame or whatever, late in life, I was always like that. So I was like, oh, how do I deal with this now? You know what I mean? I just don't want I just don't want to introduce that. But it was like, you know,
you don't want to put them at risk either.
Yeah, no,
like that.
I don't. You know, I don't want people to like, or especially I won't really put up photos of them or anything like that. But now I will speak of them. You know, I've come to terms with that, and it's been nice. It's been freeing.
Good.
To actually be able to just say my wife, my daughter, because you know, it's all I think about and all I care about. So it's like it's nice to just it's very freeing to just talk about it now. But yeah, you know, you just want to keep it at arm's length.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are both of your sons going to be friends? Like, are we going to do little play dates?
Gotta keep it in the family, I guess.
I gotta get myself
It's
a
so
cowboy
funny.
hat and get out there.
Like since last time we saw you, like I saw your dad. He was at my wedding.
Yes.
It's like so. It's
I heard about.
we met him.
I
so
heard about this
weird.
wedding.
It's crazy.
Yeah, a wonderful wedding. I heard. It was like he was like, this wedding was crazy.
Yeah, it was a really good time. But yeah, it's so funny.
You guys
Just
met
like-
him?
Yeah.
We met him.
Cool. All right. Yeah.
We're like,
so
Sal's like,
funny.
where's Sal? Everybody would love him here.
Yeah. Yeah.
so
So
funny.
and you're expecting, yes?
Yeah, so we're due in December, mid-December.
Unbelievable, man. I'm very excited for you,
What was it like having a son?
dude. I'll start crying right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. I feel like I'm gonna be the most emotional parent ever. Like I get really,
Me too.
it works me up. But that's so cool. Like
Yeah, it's unbelievable having you know, a girl and a boy, like just having kids. It's you know, I don't. You guys are not parents yet.
No,
Okay,
not
yeah.
yet.
No, not
But
yet.
maybe we can try. Yeah.
they're looking to adopt.
You know, I've just you know, you hear about what
Yeah.
kids mean to people, and you know what you mean to your parents, and you know how much you love your siblings, and you love your, you know, this, that, you know all that, but it's just, there really aren't words to describe it. It's inexplainable. The way I was describing it when it happened to me, because I had my daughter around 45.
Okay.
I'm, you know, a bit older, and I would say, imagine having a feeling that you've never had before at 45.
And it just completely unlocks something new.
Something completely new. It's like,
Right.
It's I do get emotional talking about it, because it's like you think you've felt and experienced everything, and to have a feeling you have never had before, 4.5 decades into your life is
Crazy.
quite magical.
So I don't know if this is normal. I haven't really like talked to anybody about it. Like, obviously, like I know my son is coming. Like, and I'm excited, and I still don't feel like it's hit me quite yet. Like, is it the second they're born that like, because I almost have like a guilty feeling that I'm like, I can't, like, why am I not like more attached already?
Nah,
or
don't
like
worry about that.
thinking about like I see Mariah every day. She's got like a big bump now.
Yeah.
And like, we both know that there's a baby in there.
Yeah.
But it's almost, it doesn't feel real.
Totally normal.
Like-
totally normal.
Okay. Cause I'm like, this is like,
It's not real yet. It's not. It is, but it isn't. You know, it's
Yeah.
like, and by the way, when he comes, you will feel it.
Yeah.
But also, you'll never stop feeling this feeling. You'll never believe they exist.
really?
You will never believe it. I can't believe they exist to this second. Mind blown. This
Yeah.
second. My mind's blown. And that's great. And the way I talk about it is like, do you know the feeling you get when your heart melts?
Yeah.
Okay, that's when I eat.
Yeah, I was just
cookies
gonna
and
say,
cream ice cream.
Oreo, Dunkin' Oreo.
Yeah,
That
no, I know that feeling.
Yeah.
When your heart melts, that feeling that's like palpable, like your heart is like, oh my God. It's just a never ending that.
Wow.
It's almost, you don't know how to process that as a human being. You're constantly trying to understand how to process this love. And it's a wild feeling to just like, you stare at them and it's like that feeling that's usually like a feeling. It just loops.
It just washes over you
Yeah,
constantly.
it's wild. It's crazy. It's great.
I'm
so proud. I'm so happy for you.
I can't believe it.
You're gonna be a great dad.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Has it been easier being a dad second round with like having a second child? Or is it still
easier and more difficult? So it's easier because I had a run at it already. And whereas before I was like a deer in the headlights kind of thing. But it's harder because now there's two.
Right.
And the joke, the way I say it is, you when you have two, you really go from zone to man coverage. It's intense, because like what I thought was tough having like just the one kid, me and my wife volleying back and forth. That's part-time work now.
Yeah.
Like because since he's been born, I've been 100% like, taking care of my daughter. Like, I wake up with her and like everything, and it's the best thing in the world. It's really hard work, but the most rewarding work. It's exactly what they say. It's like, it's the hardest job ever that you just want to do the best you possibly can at. And, and I love, it's just such is like what we do in here, right? Like the business that we're in, like you have to hustle, you have to love what you're doing. There's a lot of competition. Like you have to, I just love learning and striving to get better at what I do. And there's no ultimate project more than your children for that, like, and it's like I was telling a friend, it's like, you start seeing everything through the lens of them, and every decision I make is through the lens of them. And I'm not just saying about what's good or not good for them, but who I am, how I want to carry myself. If my kids aren't here and I'm making a decision or I'm speaking to someone or I'm acting a certain way, if they saw me, would they be proud of me? I get emotional. I do, because it's so powerful. Yeah. And it's the greatest thing in the world. It's like the integrity Super Bowl, like it's like you just feel like I'm going to be the greatest example of a human being for them that I possibly can, and it's a wonderful feeling to strive for that. Yeah. I don't want to be emotional this whole time, but if I'm talking about my kids, it's gonna happen.
That's so awesome.
Absolutely. This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. October 10th is World Mental Health Day. And this year, we're saying thank you, therapists. BetterHelp therapists have helped over 5 million people worldwide on their mental health journeys. That's millions of stories, millions of journeys, and behind every one is a therapist who showed up, listened, and helped someone take a step forward. Moments in therapy, like the right question, a safe space to cry, or a small win can change lives. This World Mental Health Day, BetterHelp is honoring those connections and the therapists who make them possible, while showing how easy it is to get guidance from a licensed therapist online with BetterHelp. What we love about BetterHelp is that they have therapists that work according to a strict code of conduct and are fully licensed in the US. And BetterHelp does the initial matching work for you so you can focus on your therapy goals. A short questionnaire helps identify your needs and preferences, and their 10 plus years of experience and industry-leading match fulfillment rate means they typically get it right the first time. If you aren't happy with your match, switch to a different therapist at any time from their tailored recs. And with over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally. And it works with an average rating of 4.9 out of 5 for a live session based on over 1.7 million client reviews. So this World Mental Health Day, we're celebrating the therapists who've helped millions of people take a step forward. If you're ready to find the right therapist for you, BetterHelp can help you start that journey. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/Zane and Heath. That's BetterHelp.com/Zane and Heath. Thank you, BetterHelp, for sponsoring today's episode. We love you.
That's so awesome.
We hear this a lot from because he's about to obviously have a kid, and it's nice hearing what he's going through too. And
like I always think about, like especially like you as well. There's so much of you out there that your kids will see one day.
There's some stuff I need.
I'm like, it's a blessing and a curse also. So I'm like, I never got to see my parents when they were younger, and like
so different now.
Yeah. It's crazy to think about, like they're gonna see maybe too much of me.
And that's what I'm thinking. Is like, do we need to like go through and like really private some stuff, like because it's gonna be like they're gonna see it once and then it'll never not be
I can never tell my kids like, don't smoke cigarettes. They're gonna be like, well, look at this.
Look at the Heath smoking cigarette compilation
for cigarettes in my mouth.
Drinking a bottle of piss.
I'm like I can never. They're gonna look at me and be like, okay,
Daddy, I want a nipple piercing.
Yeah.
You used to have a giant sheriff.
I had a sheriff badge that would go around it, and the piercing went through the sheriff badge.
What?
It was just giant. It was a giant
both my
piercing,
nipples pierced.
but it was a sheriff badge.
I had,
No.
I had one that was a full like gold sheriff badge, the star.
That was what the piercing was?
Yes.
So
it went around.
Oh my
And then
God.
the bar went through the badge through my nipple, and it was so heavy. It was it was like stretching my nipple out. It was almost gauging
But the
it.
badge was worn on the outside of the shirt?
You could do out or under.
Whatever
I
way
did
you
both.
want it.
You would
what?
do under, and
Now-
you would just see like
Just Janet Jackson style. nipple
Explain this
piercing.
decision to me. to do
Dude,
this.
it was just
you had to be there.
It was a different time.
Yeah.
The nipples were already pierced. You just
Yeah.
decided to be a little quirky and add.
yeah, you know, you go into
the sheriff's
Spencer's,
badge.
you're like, okay, this is gonna be kind of fun.
Yeah.
You got it at Spencer's?
Oh, boy.
And then one of them, I had like a full blown like handcuff, so it was like badge and handcuff on his side.
Yes, handcuffs.
Serve and protect.
Uh-huh.
We made terrible, bad decisions, especially back then when we first moved out here. We were hitting every tattoo shop, and we would love tattoo shops that looked like you would get an infection.
Oh,
there.
baby, they were
Had to
giving
be on the
buy
wall.
one get one free on Hollywood. It was you can't pass it up.
Heath and I
Yes, you can. Yes, you can pass it up. Many people pass it up.
we would even there was
Just
a tattoo.
watch the cars drive by.
We went to a tattoo shop once. It literally said closing down sale. We're like, perfect.
Blowout, liquidation.
And there was a reason why we got a tattoo. We went back home, and our tattoos were floating in the water the next day. It floated
bad.
right out of our skin.
No way.
Yeah,
terrible.
there was something that was like needles were only used like 3 times before, so they were like relatively new. So
man.
it was all right.
I'm always surprised how well tattoo businesses are able to like stay afloat because people aren't getting like tattoos every single day. Like,
If you got customers like us, we're there every weekend.
are people
Yeah, I was
getting
getting
tattoos that often?
I don't think that often, but they cost a lot.
I guess so. How much is like a normal tattoo?
If you go to a tattoo shop, it costs
Mine was
between
like 50
$100.
bucks.
The ones we went to, but like a one where you're not going to get an infection the next day, it's between like $150 to $500.
Okay,
every
then I guess it
tattoo.
does-
Yeah, but all those people that get like intricate pieces, they put like tens of thousands of dollars.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
their
Yeah.
whole
They
like
actually-
back pieces cost like 150 grand.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, then rent's paid.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do you have any
This was
tattoos?
horrible.
None.
See this? I got
Okay.
this on a road trip, April 2003 to New Orleans. I went with like 5 friends, and we all were like, "Oh, let's just get a tattoo." And I went in, and this was like a $60 job. And when he was done, I'm not particularly religious.
Yeah.
You know, I got it. I thought it was like it'll look good there. I'll look cool. And then I got it, and like I have OCD as it stands, and this was not symmetrical.
Oh,
It bothered you.
Can we see it?
And oh yeah, you can see.
Can't miss
Oh,
it.
yeah, no.
You can see it from there, right? It's like
And I just love that it's like just an upside down cross when you show it to
yeah,
somebody.
yeah. Everyone's like, but it's upside down. Like, but if I did it the other way, I would have to look at it upside down.
Yeah.
But again, it's like the most. I just got it. I don't know why. And for 22 years, I've been staring at this, and it's been annoying me.
I'm in the removal process,
Are you?
and it is brutal.
I heard it's like 10 times worse.
But it
Dude,
it works though.
I'm
Yeah.
8 sessions deep right now, and
what
they're
are you getting removed?
all of them.
100% of them.
I never got one serious sober tattoo.
Okay.
Every single one I've gotten, blacked out, wasted.
Oh wow.
So I was just like, every day I look at them, I'm like, oh man.
So nothing you like. So there's some sentimental things on
I have
me.
a woman's name tattooed on me that I don't know.
Okay. Yeah.
We
say
can't.
her name.
Yes, say her name.
I have Louise with a rose across my entire leg. I just
You
thought
just
it.
made the name up.
I made it up. I just always saw like.
We would call each other Louise in the video. What was it? It was
I
something.
just thought it was so funny having a girl's name tattooed that I didn't know.
It is funny.
And just so people would ask me like, who I don't. I just picked like a biker name. I was like,
She's
that
out
would
there
be
somewhere.
Yeah, I just thought it'd be funny.
Who the fuck's Louise?
And it wasn't as funny the next day after.
Yeah.
And
How
then
many
was
do
it
you
that funny
have?
the month after, the
Yeah.
year after?
What I'm so glad that we have, because you might be able to remove your past from your body, but those videos will never go away. I have
always
every
gonna be on
video of us getting these tattoos, and I don't care how much they've disappeared.
Yeah.
I can always bring it up and be like, look.
I remember the kid's name who did this because I've trauma from it because it's been literally I've had like a nervous tick for I've been looking at like this son of a bitch. His name was Bailey.
Oh, fuck.
and
Bailey.
and then afterwards I was like I realized like Bailey was like new.
Oh,
and they tossed me to him. They're like,
Damn.
He's just doing a simple cross on his wrist. Give him the Bailey.
It's so
$60.
crazy to me that they have like barbers and tattoo artists that are just like new, and there's no sort of training. The training is on you. It's on the new people coming in.
I'm the trainer.
You're the dummy.
Yeah, you're the guinea
I'm the
pig.
mannequin. Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
When was your last serious tattoo that you got?
Well, because I have Jaden Smith on both my legs.
Yeah.
Wait,
You don't know that? Okay, so yeah, do you have?
And they're beautiful too.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe-
if
no, maybe-
Look.
Wait,
Yeah.
oh
what?
my God.
Yeah.
And one wasn't enough. I think that's worse than me having Louise for sure.
Yeah. So mind
What?
you,
You look like a chicken.
Oh my
that
gosh. Okay, yeah, I need full context.
And it's young Jaden.
Okay, so on my left leg is the black and white Jaden. He's 15 there.
Like Karate Kid.
He's on my
Yeah.
my left thigh. So on the show over 10 years ago, 3 of us lost, and so we had to get tattoos, and we couldn't know what they were going to be. We just got to pick the placement. And so I didn't know what it was going to be, so I picked my thigh because that was the most place I'd be able to cover up. And then 4 hours later, I peeled off the thing on camera, and it was a 15-year-old Jaden Smith.
Oh.
So, which I have no relation to at all. It's like, he's my
But
Louise.
honestly, that is so funny.
Yeah.
Jaden's
It's funny. I get
so
that it's
obscure
funny.
that it looks like you would be a super fan. Like if it was somebody like really, really big, like an iconic celebrity, you'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, you got Frank Sinatra.
Yeah.
It's like
this is when also at this age, Jaden was like, but he wasn't. He's more prominent now, whatever. But it just the point was it made no sense. It was. I later found out it was either him or they were going to put a Caesar salad.
Yeah.
So
They have you met him?
So all right. So here's the story about that. So then. Well,
Sorry, I was looking at your thigh the whole time. I didn't see the picture.
So I got that. What's weird about it is like the other guys that got tattoos, like they got something that like was appropriate to them. Like Q got a cat. It said 38, lives alone, has 3 cats, but that's like him,
Yeah.
And Murray, like we say he looks like a ferret, and we threw him out of a plane once. We called it cry diving, and because he cried the whole way down because he was afraid of heights. And so we have a ferret skydiving. But again, there's a reference.
fits.
I love that.
This was completely a just completely random. So
you really got the shit end of the deal on that
I did. And
Who picked that again?
Gatto.
Damn.
Yeah.
Jaden Smith.
Yeah.
Not fair.
And so I'm at San Diego Comic-Con a couple years after that, whatever, and I see. So Jaden Smith was in the press a lot, walking around in like a white Batman outfit. He was just like he was in.
Oh yeah, that was like his thing.
He was the
for
thing
the-
for
yeah.
a while, and so I'm at the San Diego Comic-Con and I'm at the convention center. There he is.
I've never seen this.
And
Oh, yeah.
I see him walking. And I'm like, oh my God, that's Jaden Smith. There's no other white Batman. Yeah. Right. So I we're in the convention center. I run up to him and I'm like, I have to show him my leg. This is insane. He's on my leg. I go, Jaden. He turns around like as Batman, which is already weird. And I go, you're not going to believe this. And I start to pull my pants down.
Step away from
Sir, that's a child.
God, grab me by my neck, by my shirt. Grab me right here, just like squeeze me. And I was like, whoa, what? And then another security guard goes, no. I know who he is. He's okay. And so the guy let go of me, and I was like, that's my bad.
Yeah.
I shouldn't run up to you just pulling my pants.
Yeah, I know, that's-
yeah. And so I was like, what I was doing was I was going to show you my thigh. Keep listening, because I have a tattoo of you. And so I showed him, and I have it on tape somewhere. If I could give it to you guys, maybe you could drop it in. Or, I don't know. But he was like, oh my God, like he blew his mind.
Yeah.
And I remember he said
so
something like, this is the
good.
first one I've ever seen of someone with a tattoo.
God, and he never saw he
wasn't familiar with me or the show or anything like that. So in that moment I met him. So another weird thing that happened was like, as I'm showing him, I look up and like, M. Night Shyamalan?
Yeah.
So he's just staring at us, right? Because at the time, they were promoting a show a movie they did together called After Earth.
Oh,
Okay.
Yes.
So I guess M. Night Shyamalan was the director. So that's who he was walking with, but I didn't even see M. Night. So then I looked up and I just see like M. Night Shyamalan looking at me, and I'm just like,
It's like, what a twist. What a twist.
how about a twist for you? Huh? And so then after that, he kind of was aware of the show, and then I already watched it. And I one time or another, I think I like knew that he was watching it, or Will knew about it, the family, or whatever. Then years later, like maybe like 5 years later, we were filming the Impractical Jokers movie.
Yeah.
And they sprung this on me. They put me in these Daisy Dukes, and they put me in a shirt that says Jaden's #1 fan. And we went to a movie premiere of his that he was in this cast. And there was a Q&A after the movie premiere, and they made me get up to ask a question. And I looked like just a lunatic adult man.
Wearing that shirt.
Yeah, that's it right there.
Jaden's #1 fan.
Yeah, so I'm your #1 fan, and there's like a huge place. It's like hundreds of people there.
But then you've already met Jaden before.
how many
This is
years
just
have
for the.
passed?
Yeah,
Like, how
5 years.
Okay.
But I haven't seen him since then. I don't know him. I didn't like exchange numbers or anything. So I didn't know if I wasn't quite aware if he knew what was going on because we were filming the movie, and so I didn't know if like I wasn't involved in this because it was for me. So I was kept in the dark. And so I didn't know exactly what was going on. Like if I was also springing this on him or what was going on. And so like, as I asked the question, he's like, why don't you come up here? And so I get up on the stage. I mean, the director of the movie's there, all these people. And he's like, and he shows to everybody and he's like, what's up? And I'm just like, I'm your #1 fan. And everyone's like, half the people are laughing, half are weirded out.
Yeah.
And he goes, man, I don't even look like that anymore. He's like, that was like 6 years ago. He's like, you got to update that. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, we should go update that right now.
Oh, my!
And
You
like,
knew exactly where this was
and then
going.
we left the stage and went 3 blocks away to a tattoo parlor, and he posed for that thing. And he literally sat there and posed for it, and they gave me that one, and that's on my right thigh now.
Damn.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Were you pissed? I would have been so mad.
I was upset because like 1 is enough, you know?
Yeah.
So there's a real big difference between 1 and 2. Like you have 1 tattoo, like maybe that's supposed to be funny. You have 2 and they're like, I think that man poses a threat to that man.
Yeah, I'm kind of pissed that Jaden did that to you. Like if that happened to me, I would feel so bad making this person that has a fucking tattoo.
He got it. I think he gets what the spirit of the show is about.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
He was really down to earth and cool for doing that for us. I mean, you know, the joke's a great joke, and so I commit to the joke. And
It
so
is.
people ask me, do I have them still? I have them because the joke is it's permanent, and so like I commit to the joke. So I
And then
have
your
them.
kids are going to get older. They're going to be like, Dad, who are these?
My
daughter's
daughter's like,
long lost
Dad,
kid."
tattoos. Like, and I was like, yeah. She's like, I don't know who she thinks this is.
This episode is sponsored by Shopify. When we started this podcast, it seemed like we had it figured out all on our own. Scripts, setup, filming schedule, logos, all that jazz. It was super overwhelming, and every day seemed to introduce a new decision that needed an answer. When you're starting off with something new, it seems like your to-do list keeps growing every day with new tasks, and that list can easily begin to overrun your life. Finding the right tool that not only helps you out, but simplifies everything can be such a game changer. For millions of businesses, that tool is Shopify. And if you guys haven't heard, Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the US, from household names like Mattel and Gymshark to brands that just getting started. So get started with your own design studio with hundreds of ready-to-use templates. Shopify helps you build a beautiful online store to match your brand style. And you can accelerate your content creation. Shopify is packed with helpful AI tools that write product descriptions, page headlines, and even enhance your product photography. And you can get the word out like you have a marketing team behind you, which is amazing. Easily create email and social media campaigns wherever your customers are scrolling and strolling. And best yet, Shopify is your commerce expert with world-class expertise in everything from managing inventory to international shipping to processing returns and beyond. So if you're ready to sell, you're ready for Shopify. So baby, turn your big business idea into cha-ching with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/unfiltered. Go to shopify.com/unfiltered. One more time so you don't forget, shopify.com/unfiltered. Thank you, Shopify, for sponsoring today's episode. We love you a ton. Thank you.
I was at the doctor once. I was getting a checkup, and that's when my pants were washed. And a lot of times I forget I have them, you know. And, you know, and the doctor had like basketball memorabilia in his office. Like he had like autographed balls and jerseys and stuff. And so I was standing there, and he goes, and we nonsense chep. Then it was awkward, quiet.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Who's the man?" And I just literally thought, because I was looking at his jerseys, and so I thought he was just talking sports, and I was like, LeBron James, man. He's like, yeah. I was like, yeah, you know. He's like, oh, cool. And I was like, yeah. I mean, that's not, I'm not going out on a limb there, you know.
Yeah.
And he goes, who's the other man?
So wait, your pants are down and he's looking at you going, who's the man?
Yeah, well, he wasn't.
That alone would have thrown.
He wasn't like at my crotch.
Okay,
thing.
who's the
like I had like removed, but like he wasn't like he wasn't like inspecting me at the time.
Okay.
But I guess he saw the thought, and so then he goes, who's the other man? And I was like, wait, what are we talking about right now? And so then I was like, Steph Curry, and he goes, yeah, and I was like, yeah, right. The best shooter of my lifetime, and he goes, oh, that's crazy. You have tattoos of LeBron and Steph Curry.
Yeah,
because that kind of, I guess, looks like Steph Curry a little. I don't
you know, he went home and was like, "This poor man."
No, he didn't. No,
Baby, you're not gonna believe it. This guy had the worst Steph Curry tattoo I've ever seen in my life.
No, it came out right then because I got so flustered. So like I should have just let him believe it.
Yes. Yeah.
Because it's less embarrassing, actually.
Yeah.
But I was just like, I was like, you're talking about my legs, right? He's like, yeah. And I was like, oh no. I was like, and I got so embarrassed. I was like so embarrassed. I was like, I go, no. I tried to make a joke, but it didn't come out right either. And I go, no, actually, he's not the man because that's a boy. And then he was like, what? And I was like, that joke didn't land. And I'm like, it's a boy on my, and I go, well, here he's the man. I go, here he's 15. Here he's 21. So here he could be the man. And the guy's like,
You're looking like a slam poem right now.
Yeah. And I go, it's Jaden Smith. And he's just looking at me, and I go, Jaden Smith is Will Smith's son. And he goes, I know who Jaden Smith is. Why is he on all of your thighs? He goes, why is he on all of your thighs?
All of them.
Yeah.
I would hate having to explain these tattoos every time somebody saw it, because it's like a lot. You have to explain it.
That's
like,
why I
it's a
put them
whole
on the
thing.
thighs.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'll have fun with it. Like I've been at a barbecue in the summer. I did this once, but like because otherwise, like I gotta have fun with it too.
Yeah.
So like I was going on and on about Jaden Smith until someone was like, "Yo, what's your deal with Jaden?" Like, and I was like, "Oh, I'm obsessed with him. Like I'm his biggest fan." And they were like, ha ha, like laughing, like. Because how can that? Not that he can't have a fan, but I'm an old man.
Yeah,
it's weird. And I go, no, I am. I have tattoos of him. And they're like, ha 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 ha. And I'm like, no, I do. And I pull my thighs out, and then they don't know how to act because then they think I'm 100% serious. And they were just laughing at me for it. So I do.
Brilliant.
I have fun with it.
You got to team up with like a magician too, and like that's like
that's part of the magic trick.
Trick is that you're like tattooed with Jaden Smith. If you did it in front of friends who like didn't know the magician,
Like imagine someone who's like a big fan of Jaden Smith, and then it goes from there like, oh, you're a big fan. Well, what if blah blah blah, and then the tattoo of Jaden Smith is on this random.
That's really funny. That's funny.
There's a good bit to it.
Yeah. Because they're like, why the fuck would you have two Jaden Smith tattoos?
Exactly.
Two is
it's
crazy.
Just too rare.
There's no one with two.
No.
There might be someone with one. I know there's one other person with the black and white one because on one of the live episodes that we did for Jokers for charity, someone volunteered and got that tattoo on their thigh as well. But I don't know if
they're such a fan of you where they got that Jaden Smith tattoo.
Yes.
Wow.
But I can't imagine another at least middle-aged fellow has two of Jaden on this thigh.
Yeah.
Two at all.
Right.
Would you go for 3?
The question here now is, do I get him every 5 years throughout his whole life? And or do I just get like Will, Jada, and Willow and have like a Smith family Mount Rushmore on my
yes.
Yeah. That's the question.
I don't hate that idea.
Yeah.
I do.
Or
like
do I just
Jaden?
I think
it's like throughout his life.
Just do a tourniquet right now and just cut it out.
Yeah, I don't know.
But you don't need to make it that big. You can go smaller and smaller every 5 years.
They tell me if I want photorealistic detail, which I didn't on either of these, I have to get it about that size.
Yes.
For like the detail to come through.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Just hopefully Jaden behaves himself. You don't want that kid like, getting canceled. God, he did what?
Oh God.
He goes
I didn't
full
even think of
Kanye,
that.
and you're like,
He turns into a serial killer.
He has to behave himself.
Yeah, because then I'll have to be going. I'll be getting him removed.
Of course,
I have to. I can't have that. But yeah, no, it's like I guess I'll keep him. I don't know. I just it is weird. Yeah, but he's a real nice kid. When he went to the Met Gala like last year, and he went like as like a house.
Okay,
his head was in like a house.
Yes,
I got flooded with like, this is the next one. Like this is the next one. Like
you could do like iconic moments throughout like his life, like things like that.
That's
There's like
not a bad tattoo. It's kind of sick. I'd get that.
Guys, there's no way. You telling me to get
Jaden,
it?
if you're
getting
watching
everything
this,
you
next time you see
keep
Sal.
for Louise. Maybe I'll get mine. No, yeah, it's just I probably can't get any more of them.
Like, do you think when these celebrities are wearing these, like, do you think they're in the mirror like laughing, and then when they're out there, they're like serious as fuck, like this is art?
I think him particularly. I think he is not laughing.
Oh, no.
I think that he is owning it, and I think that he's kind of a little he's kind of eccentric like that.
Yeah, he's very like avant-garde.
I couldn't take myself seriously in that.
Oh
yeah.
But you know, just I mean, man, he really.
He rocks.
Yeah.
It.
He really went
He
to
does
the
his
Met
thing.
as a big castle.
The thing is, I would, if I stepped out, my face is serious. I'm taking it seriously when like in front of press, in front of the cameras.
Yeah, but you're laughing
I'm
later.
dying.
Yeah, but I think he was like, this is the next hot thing in fashion.
But then you know, it's like falling before he gets out there. Like, how do you not laugh? Like, imagine it's like starting to fall, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, if you just being a human being, it has to feel somewhat absurd.
That is very true.
But I think that's what a lot of that fashion is. That I mean, you know, there's probably he probably didn't feel too out of place. There's probably a lot of stuff like that there. But he was a cool dude. Like we exchanged numbers. He'd like text me every once in a while, like, how you doing and stuff. Like, it was really nice. It was
I would
super
too if a
nice
fan
guy.
had 2 pictures of my face, like 2 tattoos.
Thank you so much. Thank you, really.
all right, next time I come back, I'm gonna have the 3 of you.
Yes.
There we go. Does anybody have your face tattooed?
A lot. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's good then.
Does that make you feel weird?
So I am on. My face is on a lot of people, but a lot of people ask me to autograph them,
Oh, and then they
tattoo
yes.
my signature, and I always plead with them not to do it.
The pressure too of you sitting there. Like,
I said it's a really bad idea. I appreciate how much you.
yeah.
This means it's. I'm humbled by this, but it's not going to look good, and eventually you're not going to want it there. It's like it's going to be a mistake later on in life,
Right.
You know, and it's like I'm telling you, you know, you don't get it.
Yeah, and I also
they always get it.
When I said like when they do this, I'm just like, I just hope I never disappoint you. Where you look at your arm, and it's something so
Right.
fucking permanent, and like you hate it because.
I know.
It's like this,
I know. Or sometimes people will tell me like just write them a little note or a message.
Yeah.
Either they'll tell me what to write or I'll just write it myself, and then they get that tattooed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what you do next time? Instead of doing a signature, do like a shape, like an object, where it's like it's your like you drew it, but it's
you have like,
a
a
little
doodle
piece of-
you do.
a little
And you-
doodle.
like this isn't an autograph, it's not your name, but
Yeah,
you
but I'd
like
be so obsessed that my doodle wasn't up to par.
You know, spend a little bit more time on it.
Yeah. No, but it's
that's I like that. That's sick.
It takes, that's my. So he was with me when I got this terrible one, and that's when he got that S on his back, and that was for his ex. And so, like 20 years later, as a joke, they've been long broken up. He made that into my name.
That's
oh
sick.
wow.
Yeah.
Once you're canceled, he'll put salmon. He'll put MON on there. This episode is sponsored by DraftKings Casino. Feel the chill outside? Turn up the heat with DraftKings Casino, the home of Cash Eruption. Spin the largest collection of Cash Eruption slots, including new and exclusive Big Bank Breakout. New players get 500 spins over 10 days on your choice of Cash Eruption slots when you wager $5. Play Classic Cash Eruption today, then Red Hot Joker or Coins and Clovers tomorrow. It's all up to you. Get the app, sign up with the code Zane, then start spinning on the home of Cash Eruption. In partnership with DraftKings Casino, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. 21 plus. Physically present in Connecticut, Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, West Virginia only. Void in Ontario. Eligibility restrictions apply. Non-withdrawable casino spins issued as 50 spins per day for 10 days. Valid for featured game only and expire each day after 24 hours. See terms at casino.draftkings.com/promos. Ends January 4th, 2026 at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you, DraftKings Casino, for sponsoring today's episode. We love you.
Yeah, that's
Sal,
my
is
Brian.
that old you? That picture right there?
Which one?
Or like younger you? Is that you?
That?
Yes.
That's okay. So that is a meme of me.
AI.
No, that's a meme of me. That one might be tweaked a little
It's
bit.
100% a meme. I've seen that in a meme before.
It's People have done a lot with it. It's probably more closer to the one on the bottom right there. Yeah, like that one.
Oh, right.
Well, that's probably the same fucking thing, actually. But I gave it to the guys. It's what I call the worst photo I've ever taken. And so they needed a bad photo for me in season 1. And so this photo, I have the flu in this photo. I'm 60 pounds overweight. And Q took it. We were at lunch, and I was on my deathbed. I don't know why I even went
Is
out.
that a cigarette in your hand?
No.
Is that lipstick?
No.
This is tweets.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
okay.
Yeah, okay.
No, but I do look like some type of Andre the Giant type fella.
Dude, that's what it is.
Yes.
Yeah. And so I gave this to them voluntarily. I said, "Here, this is the worst picture I've ever taken. The angle's bad. I didn't look that bad in reality, but it all came together in the photo. It was a bad angle, and it doesn't even look like me. And so I gave it, and they used it on the show for like 6 seasons. Like they kept using it. And then finally I said, I get why you think it's funny, but for me now it's diminishing returns. Yes. Like you got to stop using it. It's lame now. It's like you overdid it. And then after I gave that mandate, like 6 months later, I got a text from a friend and they were like, are you sitting down? I'm like, why? I'm like, because you become a meme. And I was like, is that good or bad? And they were like, I think it's bad. And for 2 years, I had to turn off on all my social platforms, all the commenting, because if I wrote one post or anything, I would get 5,000 of that face.
Oh, boy.
In all of my DMs, I couldn't even sort through at the time to talk to people I knew.
Yeah.
Because it was just thousands and a day.
Shit.
And then it was everywhere. And then I couldn't so then I was like, oh my God. And now that thing is on merch. It's been on merch for since it's been a meme. So it's been a meme, I would say at least 5, if not more years. And now college kids, it's become a thing for them. It's like a thing, a literal thing. So every college dorm, every kid has it. They printed it out on tapestries, on quilts, and they hang it in their dorm room.
Oh my goodness.
So this face is on people's. It's
In fraternity houses, just banners
every
out.
house, every apartment, every house, every dorm room, not just fraternity. It's,
dear
it's girls
Sal.
that they
Single
love me
families.
before they go out. I swear, dude, I had.
Wait, that is really funny though.
It's funny. It is. It's funny. And so now I just give into it. But it's on their graduation caps. It's on cakes.
Oh,
it's on
what?
people are for Halloween. It's on and T-shirts. I go when I do my shows, when I go out in the audience, inevitably, especially if I do a college, I do colleges too. If I do a college, there's 70
They're
of
in
them
the
in the
audience.
audience. They pick them up, and I just can't believe it. Just became this thing.
Yeah.
What was it? Was there a meme, a caption attached to the picture, or was it just
the
the
goddamn picture.
Just
It doesn't
Yeah.
need anything else.
That's great. It's just perfect
it's
the way it
that's-
is.
And
That's it.
I've never. What I should have done is I should have started selling it immediately myself, because I can't even overstate to you how much merch this thing is on. I see it everywhere. Bumper stickers, mugs, everything. I have a mug of it because I bought someone else. I paid up for my face on a mug.
That money
As a
should have
jo-
went straight into your account.
as a joke,
Every sale.
as a joke to my wife, I bought that mug off Etsy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm paying somebody else for
Yeah.
my own. They took from me.
Imagine them
Somebody's
finding
people
out.
made $1 million off of it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It would be pretty cool for them to know that they put your face on a mug and then sold it to you.
I got another one for you. I returned that mug and made him send me a new one because it was faded. And I was in the Etsy comments, as my
Qualities.
Etsy username, guys, this quality is unacceptable.
He responds back, nope, sorry, no can do, no refund. You go, do you know who the fuck I am?
You're gonna send me.
I send the picture holding the mug. I'm like, you want to fucking taste this again? I'll sue you. I will sue you.
This reminds me of, another example, remember the Hawktua girl?
Yeah.
Once it started becoming viral, she literally herself started making the merch, and I forget where I saw it, but she made so much money.
But it's
If
kind
you
of
put it in-
embarrassing to do it yourself, though.
Yeah.
It's cooler that you didn't.
Yeah. I mean,
Because then if you start selling it yourself, it's like,
yeah, I know. But still to this day, it still sells so much. I'm like, do I do this? And Q's always like, well, I took the picture, so I get half. And he's serious.
he's got a point.
So I'm like, all right, so now I'm only getting half the profits.
That's how those Getty image people, the paparazzi.
Yeah.
You take any of their photos you posted, they try to sue your ass. They try to fucking fine you. It's crazy. And it's
They'll
only
hunt
like
you down.
that. because they took the picture.
Right.
I've now just decided that it's like free use. You know, like it's just take it.
It's like it's just part of the government. Like it's just like it's part of this country's just free.
I wanted to know like what it was that like clicked with the college kids. Like, and it really I think ultimately is nothing. You know, like a meme hits and then it hits them at the right time at the right age, and then that thing means whatever it means to them. Like because it's like they have their own jokes with it, whatever.
Yeah.
But I remember at college I said to a kid like what does this? I don't get it. What is it? Like, why do you have this? What does it mean? And he stood up and he goes, "You are our Lord and Savior." And they all started cheering and like this was like what they felt like. And I'm like, no, I didn't ask to be that. I don't want to be.
So these people were like, they didn't know you and they would hang this up in their room.
Yeah, they
it was just like this.
I think they knew. They know who I am.
Okay.
I don't think anyone's. Well, I'm sure there's people out there that seen that and don't know who I am. But
You're
I
that
think,
meme guy, right?
Oh yeah, I think all these people are fans and know the show.
Yeah. It's a state of mind.
10 years ago, they would have invited you to VidCon just because you were a meme, just because that was circulated. They'd be like, "Hey, come, we're gonna do a little meet and greet for you just for the meme."
Something about the brick background too. Like it just works.
Yeah, it's so funny. The restaurant had a brick wall.
But Sal, I've definitely seen this photo and didn't know it was you.
Oh no way!
Yeah, 100%. Like I've seen that so many times.
You're a meme.
Me?
The Bumblebee.
Yes, the Bumblebee costume. Where you're running.
I was.
That
I'm
is a
running
meme.
after kids in a Bumblebee outfit, like a little girl's Bumblebee outfit. I'm wearing with a bat,
like trick or treaters.
right there. Look,
How did that?
Yeah, like that one. That's
that one.
How did this come to be?
It was just a bit where people kept coming to the door to ask for candy, and I was like, get the fuck out of here, and I run after him with a bat. I forget what it was, but
I think it was just a bit in David's vlog or something.
yeah, it was just a
that
bit.
was a photo, and then that photo got taken.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
people just run with that all the time.
It was like bees versus wasps, or like I forget what it was. Like something about like bees versus wasps. It was just like right there. Go bottom, Jared. Right
But
there.
I'll see. Well, you know what?
That one look
That's so. Oh, that's funny.
so
Yeah.
stupid.
You're lucky because your face is not on it.
yeah.
True.
I looked rough there. I looked rough, so I'm really glad that you didn't see that.
Yeah,
could've been
I've
worse.
oddly become a meme like 5 times now. Like, I'm primed for it. I guess I get on TikTok. Like, there's an old scene from Jokers that was like from season like 7 or something like that. It was 1 minute on television, and like it came and went. And then like last year, it blew up on TikTok. It was like I was this character named Tonka Jahari. Have you heard
in
of
what
this?
movie?
In the Joker's television
in the dark-
show.
Practical Jokers.
In Practical
oh,
Jokers. In the
okay.
show. Did I say?
You just said Jokers.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
but I think
Sorry,
he-
in my head I was thinking of like the Dark Knight movie. In my head, I was like,
no.
he was an extra in
Probably
the Dark
called the
Knight.
Joker. Yeah.
Got it. Okay,
yeah.
okay.
No. And it's basically like someone comes into. We're in a waiting room, and I'm in like clown shoe. I don't know. It's a weird scene where someone brings a whole pizza in, and they go, "I got a pizza delivery for Tonka Jahari," and I was in the middle of putting on lipstick. It was like sometimes we do like real out there stuff, and I go, "I'm Tonka Jahari, but I would never order a whole pizza for myself. But I'll take it though." And then they just froze that, and then that became a meme, and it's like got like 1 billion views. And that was like a 1 minute clip from Joker's 8 seasons ago.
That's such a relatable like thing though. Just like but I'll take.
And then I had something like go viral from my podcast, one of my old podcasts, my buddy, like a Tupperware meme.
Yes.
Have you
Oh
seen
yeah,
that?
Tupperware.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's
yeah,
like,
Tupperware.
Say that
He's
again.
Tupperware.
Wrong.
Yeah.
Wrong. My
No, we also saw the one with your niece.
My niece. That's a
Yes.
new one.
So
now, too.
good. So good.
That's from a sketch show I had 11 years ago.
Oh.
that
Did you see it, Matt?
Nobody saw. It was on TV, but no one saw it. It came and went. I filmed 6 episodes of the sketch show, and that was a segment in each episode. And just this little 10 seconds of that, and I filmed like
didn't
20 minutes of
realize
that.
that.
They took that. That's from a show, and now it's like, dude, I finally reposted it on my own socials a week ago or 2. I mean, this has been for 6+ months, maybe even more.
Yeah.
And I've seen accounts with it have like hundreds of millions. Like,
Yeah.
and I finally posted it myself, and like the one I posted like 2 weeks ago has like 40 million views, and then I posted like an extended one of it from like a couple days ago, and it has like 5-6 million views already. So I'm gonna post the whole thing, the whole interview, and then like I have 4 interviews with her.
Yeah.
She's 18 now. This is nuts.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
Crazy.
great.
It's such a good video. I was in my head, like, it's so nice. It must be so nice knowing that you have so much content out there, years worth of content where you could literally retire and hire a team to go through all your shit. Every show, just make clips.
It's what I should do. It's what I should do.
You can retire. You never have to go on anything.
I started after I posted that, and I'm like, wait, I'm posting something that's 20 seconds long that I did 11 years ago, and it's getting 35 million views. Like, why am I not doing this? I started making content in like 1999.
Yeah.
Like, why am I not doing this?
You have so much stuff out there.
And you have a talk show you mentioned that's coming out, or was it?
Yeah, so it's a new talk show called Minoosh. It's short for minutia.
Yeah,
and the concept is like really big guests, really small talk.
Okay,
and, it's kind of like it's a one-on-one interview show that goes in and out of like it's like absurd tongue in cheek. It goes in and out of like conversation and sketch comedy without like calling it out.
Okay.
And so it's like really weird and fun. I just wanted to do something completely different.
Yeah.
So like the hope is like I've banked a few episodes. I'm doing it like I'm shooting 10 episodes and then I'm releasing those 10 as a season.
Okay.
And then shooting another 10 and release them as a season because the reason I went on hiatus with my other pods was like I just couldn't keep up with the once a week for both pods. It's so much.
Yeah.
And so I also want to like really control the means of production and really write for these things and produce them and take my time with them. So I'm shooting them all out. So I'm halfway through shooting them now. So it'll come out in late fall, early winter.
Cool.
It'll be minutia. It'll be on like YouTube and all the channels and stuff.
Oh,
but
amazing.
like the idea is like get Paul Rudd on there and like ask him questions like, have you ever shoved somebody on Black Friday? Like it's nonsense questions. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like I don't want to talk about anything they'd ever talk about.
Right.
And then it's also weaving in and out of ridiculous sketches and like act outs and weird shit like that. So,
and I feel like that's what most people want to talk about when they're like, I would hate to talk about myself. I want to talk about random shit. Like ask me the randomest questions. That's will be so fun for me to like want to participate in.
Did you pick the guests or these buddies of yours who you were like, I know them really well. I want them on this show.
It's a mix of all that.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
It's cool you get to have like improv moments in it too where you guys could just like have fun with each other.
Oh yeah, man. It's been so fun making this thing.
I bet.
Like, there's all weird stuff too. Like I have a thing called the Minoosh Bowl.
Yeah.
Which is a play on Manu Bowl, but it's like a bowl of like you just randomly pick something out and it'll be like flirt with me while I play these car accident sounds. So it's just weird.
Yeah.
So it's like he's like, you look really, and it's like, it's just weird, quirky, like out there.
Just
stuff.
trying a bunch of shit and then just like, keeping in what works.
Completely absurd. Completely absurd.
How long are they going to be?
I think that I'm going to use everything that I think is funny.
Yeah.
So it'll probably be between like 40 and 60 minutes, maybe, I think.
Cool.
Something like that. It depends. If I film 90 minutes and it's gold, I'll put it out 90 minutes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if I want to strip it down to be really tight, and the way that I'm doing it too is every single interaction I have on the show is going to be its own little segment. And so I'm going to chop every one of those up and put the entire episode out in segments as well at the exact same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know we put up clips from the pod, but these will be actual segments, like from not just a moment of conversation, but like it'll be like the in and out points of that segment.
Got it.
You know what I mean? And so like I'll dice up the whole episode and put it out and let it get views that way, as well as the people that are going to go watch the entire thing.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to approach this in a way that's like a little different from what's out there right now. Leaning into different sensibilities,
I love those. Like what's that chicken shop?
Yes, chicken shop date.
What's her name?
I don't know her name.
Like that. I love when that pops up on my feed. It doesn't matter what celebrity. I always just sit at least for the first 10 seconds, just want to watch it. It's just like
people like to see an interesting vehicle to an interview.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why Hot Ones is so successful because it's like, oh wait, they're eating hot wings and answering questions.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
And it's so fun watching celebrities that I feel like are just so hidden. Like to me, as someone that I feel like is so hidden, it's like Brad Pitt. Like I would love to see Brad Pitt like on your show. Like that'd be so fun to watch because like I feel like he's such a mystery. Yeah. I still to this day just don't really know him.
See behind the curtain a little bit.
That's exactly
it's not being stiff. These all PR rehearsed questions that they have to talk about.
And the stuff I'm pitching them, like the sketch parts of are out there. And so it's like they're also like, by coming on, I'm like, it's cool because I think they're gonna be able to have an outlet to show themselves in that exact way. Like really, really playful and really ridiculous and stuff. Yeah.
How long have you been working on this idea? Was it something you were marinating on for a while, or it just hit you and go, that's a good idea, let's do it?
Yeah, I I thought about it a little over a year ago. I had the concept of it, and then I just kind of built it out. I wanted to shoot it all out before I was filming Joker season 12. I didn't get to it, and it was impossible to do both. So I just wrapped Joker season 12 a month ago.
Congrats.
And now I'm trying to film this out now. Yeah.
How long does it take to film a whole season?
Right now it takes us just about 7 months.
Yeah.
Because we're doing 18 episodes and 3 specials. In the past, it was always 26 episodes and 5 specials. It would take us about 10 months, little over 10 months. And then we'd only get down like 7-8 weeks and start again. And that was like for 9 seasons. And so it's only since season 10 I actually negotiated less episodes.
Yeah.
Just to have like I negotiated
Especially with
a
family
mandatory
and-
6 months down in between.
Yeah.
Because it just between that and touring and any other thing I tried to do, it's a bit much. Yeah.
If I was like on the Impractical Joker show and like filming that much for a show like that, my fucking anxiety
Through the
would be
roof.
so bad. There's not enough medication that
Yeah.
could get me
Pretty much.
through being on that show every
Yeah,
year. And
pretty
the fact
much.
that you guys are still doing it, like, it just fucking amazes me. Like, do you have any anxiety? Or you just really push through?
I'm a basket case.
I just can't. Like,
I
I'm
go to
sweating right now
3
thinking
therapists.
about me on that show. My God.
We're still having a lot of fun doing it.
Yeah.
You know, like we push it to make sure that like each season we're doing like new and different things for us too.
Yeah.
Like, for the viewer, for us, if we're having fun, it translates and stuff. So I still go to work and I like die laughing every day.
That's
so it's
good.
like it's the greatest job ever. You know, like this is all we've been signed for though. So season 12, we're on TBS now. We used to be on True on TBS now. So it's found a new audience and the ratings are like better than ever, which is wild.
That's
in season
amazing.
12. So they aired the first 10 and now they saved the next 10 for like January. They split it up like that. So there's still 10 more episodes to come out, but we don't know if we're coming back. You know, because we didn't sign for anything yet. So, which is weird because we also like if this was going to be the end, we really wanted to make at least the last episode something like that would be an homage to something. You know, so we don't know. So we'll see. We'll see. I mean, we have to like see.
Probably
if
like a movie, right? Like that's how Jackass would do it. They just do a giant movie.
Maybe like another, like some type of send off movie
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah. Just to, like,
or if it goes away, we could always do a movie one day just to get it back a little. You know, we always
True.
talk about that kind of thing, like a reunion tour or whatever. Because I tour with the guys too.
Yeah.
It's kind of wild. Like when we're in production and touring together, I see them 7 days a week for like the year. You know, like the joke is when we leave, we always just go see you in 12 hours.
Yeah.
Because we see it was like it's that intense.
Who do you get along with the most out of all of them?
At this point, believe it or not, like it's like we really get along all fine. You know, I think if we had any like bumps in the road, and it's inevitable, you can't not have bumps in the road, especially when you're doing something creative and you're with each other that much,
Right.
making that many decisions together, and that and it's I think they're bound to happen, and we manage them really well. But we've been friends since we're 13, so it's like and we didn't get the show till later in life, and so I think we always started from a really good strong place of like being able to navigate that kind of thing, and every once in a while we'd have blowouts. And the other guys would be there to help, smooth it over. But it's been a very long time now since any of that happened. I think like we turned a corner, both with our age and where we've come with the show. Whereas like it's really is a well-oiled machine now.
Yeah.
And we kind of like understand immediately, like, if we disagree on something creatively, whoever is at the forefront of that creative will be able to decide. So it's kind of like, all right, this is my bit. I'm going to decide what goes on, this and that. So we really have, it's, I think it's pretty amazing that how smooth it is,
Love it.
Yeah. I'm lucky, very lucky.
Are you making time for yourself? Like, have you been getting into any hobbies and stuff? I heard that you were interested in sailing. Have you been taking lessons or anything like
Yeah,
that?
how the hell did you do that? I took my first sailing lesson. Like,
How'd it go?
What's today?
Are you-
I took my first sailing lesson 5 days ago.
Oh, shut up.
We were at the dock.
Yeah, no, it's the weirdest thing, right? So really, no, I don't really have a lot of time for myself. So I just started I just got a personal trainer because the kids and everything. I want to be as
Yeah.
and it's all the kids. No, the time for myself is the time with the kids because you will not want to do anything else. Like if I have free time, I want it to be with them, so they consume all my free time.
Yeah.
So that's amazing. But I was like, saying to myself, I need to try something out of my comfort zone that maybe is so foreign to me that might be a challenge that like, and I
And you
just
chose sailing?
I said, I want to try to sail. And I think maybe what I might have been saying was maybe just drive a boat.
Yeah, do you like boats?
Like,
do you like
just a boat with a wheel and like a motor maybe? But I said sailing. And so, and it was the weirdest thing, like 4 days after I said that, told my wife that too. I ran into this guy and his daughter goes to my daughter's music class. And so after the class, we were just talking, and I asked him if he wanted to come to her birthday party. And he's like, oh, yeah. And he went to go put it in his thing. He goes, oh, I can't. I'm teaching sailing that day. It was 4 days after I said this. And I was like, I was like, dude, I just said I wanted to sail. He's like, let's go. And I was like, all right, let's go. We went sailing. And I had my first lesson.
Did you have fun?
Did you get the
It
bug?
was amazing.
Okay,
it was
good.
Amazing. I went in the New York Harbor too, which
Okay.
is wild.
Whoa.
It's like if you're gonna, it's like I don't know if you guys have ever driven in New York City, but like a thing that we say back there my whole life is like if you could drive in New York City, you could drive anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
Or anywhere in the States.
Yeah.
It's like the hardest place to learn how to drive, and it's like the harbor is the hardest place to learn how to sail. So he was like, it's the same exact thing. If you can sail here, you can sail anywhere. Because there's tankers and cruise ships
insane.
and there's people on wave runners and
Yeah.
it's the wildest thing. It's almost like a highway for boats, you know?
Right.
And yeah, we're out there just like navigating all that. I mean, I don't know how to sail. I took a lesson.
Yeah, you're just watching him. Like,
Yeah, well, it's a lot to take in.
It
was
is.
I didn't realize like it's its own language, its own everything. And so I think it's about repetition. And once you get repetition down, you can understand it. But it was overwhelming, but in the best way.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like it sounds like an expensive hobby too.
So
Do you have to like
no.
buy a boat now? Do you have to? You can join.
No, so this
sailing
is what's so
clubs, too.
wonderful about it. You could just join a sailing club, and this one is a nonprofit that I went to, and like you can go, and it's like $1,000 for the year.
Yeah.
And you
Oh,
can
wow.
go any day, anytime, and go. And if they just sign up for a boat, and if you're a skipper, which is like if you have enough, experience and you pass a test that you can helm the boat.
Yeah.
It's like you can bring people on and you can reserve the boat, or you go and you just sail and also just give people lessons. It's a non-for-profit. So to go just as someone that signs up, it's $10.
Wow.
I thought the same thing. I was this is gonna be expensive, and it's like the most cool. It's like the most affordable thing.
So do you think you'll get ASA certified? Isn't that what it like the test
I think
is?
I don't know. Like I think that like I don't know what time I'll have to put into that.
Yeah.
So the sailing seasons are April to October to November 1st.
Okay.
So I may be able to go with him one more time, and I gotta wait till April. So.
okay.
But I it's something I do want to do more and more. Like I was like, yeah, this is cool because it's one of those things like when you're out there. I don't know if you guys like how wrapped up you are in like this stuff in your world and everything. Like I just need. It's great to have an escape. And like when I was out there, it was like you really can't think about anything but it. You know, and it's just like this wonderful escape. Like it's just to focus on something and everything else just goes away. You know, it's like being on stage.
Yeah.
That's kind of what happens when I am. Doing comedy on stage is like it's the only thing I could be thinking about. And so oddly, it brings me such peace. I feel so comfortable on
Yes,
stage.
your own domain. It's
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
Chase that. That's great.
Yeah.
I love that.
What are you asking?
Do they have a little motor, or are you just strictly like in the harbor adjusting the sails and stuff?
I can't speak for how it is everywhere. This boat they had 24 and 26 foot boats, which are small. They only have like 4 people on them. This one had a little motor to get out from the because you're moored,
Okay.
you're
Yeah.
like docked,
Yeah.
so to speak. And so you get out using that, and then once
And
you get out, you just
then-
pick it up, and then you're on the sails.
Wow.
But
Yeah.
you could just use the motor the whole time if you wanted, right?
Yeah, if you needed to, I guess so. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
so,
can keep the
okay.
stuff down, but it's not. But the motor wasn't like a speedboat; it was like a little motor.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's
It's
just
not
an
like-
electric one to
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of pivot.
Yeah,
into
but like
the
I could
dock.
see me like faking so if someone's watching, I'll just like do this and that motor's going. So,
Yeah, it was wild though. It's wild because the 24-foot boat, 26-foot isn't that big.
Yeah.
And like when you're sitting in it, you're just sitting on the edge, and like no joke, it's only this much out of the water. So your ass is here. The water is like you can touch the water just like that.
Yeah.
But you're in the harbor, so it's not like it's trippy because you just see these massive boats coming at you. And you just feel engulfed. And to be
Yeah.
that close to the water too, it's like it really was like a palpable feeling. It was like pretty exhilarating, actually. Yeah.
I didn't even know sailboats had like a.
It sounds so fancy, right? Like,
Yeah,
I learned how to sail.
Going down to the salty brine.
That's what I'm saying. It like sounds like an expensive hobby,
Yeah.
but no, $1,000 a year is insane. I never thought it'd be that much or that
For this
little.
particular non-for-profit.
But also, it's kind of like
Sailing club.
if somebody just out of nowhere is be like, "I want to sail," is everything okay? Like I would be like, "Where are you trying to go?" It's not like if you're like, "Yeah, I just need a hobby. Let me get into tennis." You'd be like, "All right, cool, go exercise."
Yeah.
But like, babe,
who are you
I'm
trying to
gonna
escape
sail.
yeah.
What?
Sailboats though, they got that like tilt though. There's a lot going on. It's hard. I realized I thought I wanted to do it,
Yeah.
and then I realized I'm more of a pontoon guy.
Yeah.
I just want to host
Love a
people and
pontoon.
drink. I just feel like I'd get a little snappy.
Double decker with
on
a slide
sailboat.
out the back.
Yeah.
Like that'd be super annoying having to like host and also fucking
Yeah, just
work
like, can
that
you grab
sail.
that? Grab it. Oh my gosh, sorry guys, hold on. Like,
Take the wheel.
Hey guys, shoes off, shoes off.
It's like it's a terrible birthday party.
It was no joke. Like the people
You're
on there,
working.
I was with 3 people and they all knew how to sail. And at all times, they're like, relaxed and stuff, and they love doing it. But at all times, they got something going on.
Yeah.
It's eyes all the time, calling out stuff. It's always adjusting. I didn't even know that. Like, it was crazy. I just thought you could sail straight. You can't.
Yeah.
You can't sail. If the wind is coming at you, you can't sail into the wind.
Yeah.
The sails won't catch it. So you have to, basically, they call it jibing, or, so you have to go, if you're going downstream, so you have to sail this way, and you have to zigzag to go forward.
Yeah.
It's kind of wild.
If
If the wind is hitting you from the east or west, not directly, it's coming from the side, then you could sail straight. It's weird. Yeah, it's weird. They were like, get on the other side of the boat. Like when we had to like switch, like turn and stuff, like they're like the weight has
Like
to
shift weight Wow.
distribution, and they're pulling stuff, and then they're like, all right, you pull this, and I'm like, all right,
How hard?
I know, I'm pulling. I'm like, and they're like, no, not that hard. It was kind of wild, It's fun though. It's fun. I took the controls,
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, little like lever.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, isn't this supposed to be a wheel? But on the small ones, like a little lever.
Yeah.
And
That's cool.
yeah, you just kind of like just
Navigate
get
your
thrown
way.
into the fire, so to speak, the water.
A year and a half ago, I got invited to it was called Sail GP. It's pretty much like mega sailboats that have like 2 things. Like it's like, I forget how it's built.
What are they?
but
What are they called?
It's like a catamaran
Yeah.
boats where it's like a sailboat, but it's like intense, and like they do a whole race. And I feel like if you're gonna be into sailing, I feel like you would enjoy watching a sail GP race.
Oh, yeah.
because these things
Those
are
races are
fucking
insane.
insane.
Yeah.
It's like sailboating, but like extreme sailboating,
Yeah.
and those things will flip right there. Yeah, we got to watch one of those races in person, and it's insane. And I never heard of it. I didn't know that this even existed until I saw it with my own eyes.
$10 million race.
Let's
Oh,
go.
that is, and that's an expensive, like that. Like when you look at it, like, oh, that's an expensive hobby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they will.
When they put up the spinnaker sail, that's like the.
Okay, first lesson.
Guys, there's the jib and the. I didn't realize how many terms that we say come from nautical terms.
Oh, of course.
Like I was like, are you kidding me? That's from this. Like there's like they said like 20 things I say all the time.
Yeah.
I was like, you trace it back to like sailing.
Wow.
It's crazy. But yeah, the spinnaker sail is like this huge oversized one that's like usually colorful that they put on in racing. That's like it's just like they open it up and it's like, oh my God, and it's like the boat just takes off. Yeah.
Wow.
That's that. Yeah.
cool.
We didn't get to do that on ours, but they said next time we could try and do it.
That is really cool.
Your birthday's coming up, right?
Yeah, November 6th.
What are you going to do for your birthday?
I don't know.
The 6th of November.
Yeah.
Isn't that remember the 6th? Or that's the 5th of November, sorry.
Is it the 5th of November?
Yeah, V for Vendetta, that movie.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I got this one. This one is my 49th.
Oh,
So yeah.
So you want to save like the big one for next
yeah,
year?
Yeah. I definitely gonna plan something for the big one. But
50?
this one, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm playing the Chicago Theater on the 14th of November, so I might go and like get an Airbnb and maybe stay there for the week and just kind of
that'd be
hang. and
great.
stuff
Oh,
like that.
nice.
Yeah, but yeah, it should be
Little
be good.
birthday special on stage.
Yeah, I just my wife just turned 40. And I threw her a surprise party like just a month ago, and I really got her. I blindsided her.
Oh, nice.
What,
So
how'd
that
you
was
distract her? What did you like? What did she think she was attending?
She didn't. She's good. She likes surprises. So I had already done something for her birthday, so she thought it was done.
Yeah.
And it was significant. I did something like really like that should have been the gift.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You took her sailing.
And so she wasn't expecting it. And so like I just was like, oh, I got an event for us to go to. But I said I was even gonna say, I was making this whole thing up that like because my friend who was gonna be there as a photographer, I was like, there's an event he's photographing, and there's someone that you like at this event that I want you to meet.
Yeah.
And so that's what I was gonna say, but I was like, I want us to go to this event. She's like, don't tell me.
Yeah.
And she's easy like that. I'm like, really?
Nice.
Don't tell me. I'm like, so I didn't even have to even come up with a lie.
Yeah.
But she didn't even expect it, and then I really got her. Like I had people she hadn't seen in a long time. That
that's
whole kind of
amazing.
thing. Yeah. I tried to get a cake of her face, like a bust of her, like from the Cake Boss. You know, like the because I met him at a charity event and I got his number, and so like I was like last minute I'm like, oh, wait, let me get like a cake of her fucking whole head.
Yeah.
You know, and so I texted him like, hey buddy, like I think his name's actually Buddy. Yeah, his name is Buddy. I'm like, anyway, I can get, and he was like, I can't pull that together in 48 hours.
Yeah, I need a mold.
But I tried to get a cake of her face, but it was cool. It was cool.
That's amazing.
That's awesome, man.
What was it like the last 4 years? What'd you do on your birthday? Just keep it like just dinners, just small dinners, or do you?
Yeah, I haven't done much for my birthday anymore. It's just about seeing the family. I did try to go. Okay, so like I think it was like maybe last year. They have these things now, so I don't go out anymore really, and like it's crazy for me to go out to like a club,
Absolutely,
or something. It's not gonna happen. It's like I can't be out that late, and it'd be that loud and that crowded, and I'm waiting online somewhere, or like even waiting 10 minutes for a drink or something. It's just not for me anymore.
Yeah, but
like I do miss the things that were fun about it. So they're doing these things now. It's a new thing they do. I've seen them all over the city. It's the coolest thing. They have these like clubs or like these parties for people my age.
No.
That start at 6 o'clock and end at 10.
Wait,
brilliant.
It's a full club experience.
Wait, that's an incredible idea. I can't believe I like never.
Dude, I was like, so there's this guy, I'm forgetting Herbert Holler is his name. He's a promoter. And he particularly does old school hip hop. And so he has his whole mailing list. Yeah.
Sorry.
It
was just right there. Holler back.
You sail.
And like he throws these awesome, like it's all the music I want to hear. It's all 80s, like 80s and 90s hip hop.
Yeah, he looks like Moby.
And he has his own crowd, and sometimes he has actual like old school artists come and perform and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's from like 6 to 10, and it's like the dope. The whole app, the vibe is great because everybody in there, is like they're all appreciating the music. They're all like, anyone can go. It doesn't have to be a certain age.
it's not like
a 55 and over community.
The bottle service is 2 liters of Diet Coke.
It's like Miralax. No, but it's like, so I did that, and we went out. We got there at 6. We hung out. We like danced. We listened to great music, drank, whatever. 10 o'clock, I went home. I was
exhausted.
I was in bed by 11. I'm like, and I felt like I went out, and I'm like, oh, I could do this.
Brilliant.
That's the thing. I think like every city should have shit like this, because like even like because my mom's single right now.
Yeah.
She has a hard time finding spaces like this where it's not weird to just talk to someone random. Like a restaurant, you can't just go to a random table and just start talking to them. You need to be in like a event type space.
And since I found this place, I've seen like 2 or 3 other things doing it, like not all old school hip hop, but like different. And I'm like, and it's like they're all like they sell out immediately, because there's nothing like it. And a lot of it's like, I do want to go hang out still, but like you can't get that experience at like 6 o'clock anywhere.
And music is a big thing. Like I feel these older people, they want to hear what they like know.
They want what they grew
It's so
up
funny
on.
I'm referring to myself. Like I feel like I'm still 18, and I don't feel like I'm an old person. But as I'm saying this, I'm like, like
guys, the greatest thing came out 6 to 10. You're not gonna believe it.
I'm taking singing lessons, and I will go to the nightclub from 6 to 10 as long as I'm home by 11.
Sal, you should at one of your stops, if there's a Herbert Holler anywhere, you should do an after party after your show where all your fans that are that age group can all go there, and you guys can all party.
I have fans of all ages. I don't want to make myself seem like I'm like one of the founding fathers.
No, I know, but I'm saying it could be really fun because then you'd enjoy yourself too.
Yeah, throw that part. I bartended for like 10 years, and I ended up managing the place, and then I ended up buying my own place. And so I would throw parties like this all the time. I would throw theme parties like every month. I got known for it, and they used to like write it in the papers and stuff.
Oh, that's
and it would
sick.
be like an 80s prom,
Okay.
or Studio 54 night, or like anything in between. Like, and we had like, and it was just, and everyone came like decked to the nines. And I would transform the space and everything, and I loved doing it.
Yeah.
It's so fun to throw like a crazy party like that where you really put like effort into it.
That's
Yeah.
what people want, though. They want a dress code.
Yeah.
They want a costume to show up in.
Yeah, we used to do I used to have a pre-party. Someone used to volunteer their home. So just like the prom, everybody go to pre-party, and then I got limos that would loop from that house to the bar.
Wow.
So everyone got to pull up in a limo, and then I had a whole a prom photographer, and it was great because like every year like I had it the same. I would do one every 2 months, a different theme, but every year we did the 80s prom, so it was like years long. And so like leading up to it, I worked at like a neighborhood bar, right? So like everyone was friends, like a very artsy kind of bar, and everything. And so leading up to it, everybody would be like the month before, like, yo, do you have a day for prom? Like,
Yeah.
you taking a
What's the
prom?
theme this
Cool.
time?
Yeah, like we really leaned into it. We named prom king and queen.
Wow,
like,
that's
it was-
fun.
yeah,
That-
yeah.
we don't like. I feel like we just don't see that type of shit anymore.
How old are you guys?
32.
33.
Yeah, that's when I was doing
Wait,
it.
I don't know.
I went,
32 or 33.
I went to a prom theme party last weekend.
Oh, you
Did
did?
Yeah. Yeah.
How
They
was
had a
it?
whole like paper moon and everything.
They did a good
Everyone
job?
was-
They did a
yeah,
good
it was-
job with
yeah,
it?
it was great.
Oh,
Everyone committed to the bit. Everyone was wearing
That's the
suits and
thing. That's
dresses.
the difference maker. If everybody comes in the same mindset,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, we're here for this. It changes everything.
Yeah.
I the worst thing is going to a theme party and you commit and
you're the
half the
only
party
one.
doesn't fucking commit and you just look like
Oh,
a
I gotta
fucking
tell you
loser.
guys, do we have time still? I don't know.
Yeah, you got something?
I'll tell you this last
Okay,
thing.
okay.
Yeah.
Because this happened to me only a few months ago. I got invited to this really, really crazy party in Manhattan of this, I guess these just very nice people that are very wealthy throw this really crazy, well-known like banger of a party.
The Diddy party.
I was Heath. I was just about to say.
Guys, you're not going to
Sean
believe it.
Combs. You guys know him, Sean Combs? No, but it's always, and every year it's a different theme. And I got invited one year and I went. It's like just wild, like this, like penthouse in Manhattan. It's like 4 floors with outdoor with like pool and like everything's going on. There's tattoo artists there. There's sword swallowers and food and everyone's in costumes
Yeah.
and there's a full dance floor and a DJ and there's art things going on and they project onto the building next door because it's a white building. They project movies and art. It's just crazy party.
What area? What city was this party in?
It's
Manhattan.
in
Manhattan.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like downtown Manhattan, right? And so this year I got invited to it again, and this year the theme was art imitates life. And so you had to basically come dressed as a painting or a piece of art, a sculpture, or something inspired by your favorite artist, anything.
Okay.
And so me, my lady, and my friend and his girlfriend, we're gonna go, and my other friend's in town from the UK, and we're like, oh, I got this. He's only in town one night. I'm like, we're gonna go to this party, and like my friend from the UK is like a high profile person, and then my other friend is another big comedian, and like his lady is an art. She's an artist, an art dealer, art broker, and she's in that world. This was right up her alley. So she made from scratch all of our costumes.
Wow.
And she went all in. Like she made like these really like, because there's like a competition and everything. So we were decked out. She was dressed as a Picasso painting, but like her face was all different. And my wife had this like boa on made out of like latex gloves, like hundreds of them that wrapped around her.
Okay.
We looked crazy.
Yeah.
We looked in the best way.
Like
right?
the Met Gala. It looked like you're about to.
It was like we looked like the Met Gala,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So we go, and it's the 5 of us, and we meet, and we're downtown, and we go to this place, and there's a very like the building is like security, like you talk to, and we go, and we get to the lobby. And I'm going to this place upstairs, and the lady's like, okay. And she's like looking at us weird. And I'm like, we're going to the party. And she's like, oh, I don't think there's a party. And I was like,
Oh, no.
there's a party. I go to it every year. There's definitely a party. And like I did. I had gone to it like once or twice before. And it's one of those houses where they open, the elevator opens up and you're in the house.
Okay.
Right? And so we go up the elevator and this is like it's like a $35 million penthouse. Like the elevator opens and we step out right into the middle of the living room of these people's homes, and there's no party.
Oh no!
No.
I got the night wrong.
Oh, Sal.
Yeah.
No.
Yes. And there's 5 of us in full garb, and they were just eating dinner, and we just stepped into their home. And I just
Wait, how How were you even allowed to get in the house? Like, how was that?
Well, the lady in the lobby, the security let me up because I said I'm going to this apartment. I named their names.
You know the person.
I know their names.
Oh, but they didn't bother. They didn't like ask the.
No, they just were like, all right, because I know,
Yeah.
And then she was looking at me, and I was like, it's for the party, and she's like, oh, I don't think there's a party, and I was like, and I'm like, there's a party. Trust me, I'm looking at my friends like, it's the greatest party. And then when the door opened, there was silence. And I just stepped out. I was in the middle of their living room. And I was like, oh my God. And then my friends looked at me. I'm like, and then the lady, the owner of the home, like walked out and she was like, hi. And I was like, hey. She goes, did you mean to come here tomorrow night? And I was like, I think we did. Yeah, I think we did. Oh, yeah. It was crazy.
So how long did it take you guys to get ready?
I mean, a regular amount of time. Like it wasn't
6
like
hours.
Did you show back up the next day in the outfits?
I did. and word got out that we were there the night before. Everyone knew. They were like, I don't know these people.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone there.
Yeah.
But it was like it was a couple of hundred people there.
Fuck.
And they all heard, because they knew, and she was gracious. She said, come in. And then, but then I felt weird. Like I felt weird to be like, I'm out of here. But then I also felt weird to come in. And they were like eating dinner and like I'm just standing there. I'm dressed as that painting with the guy with the apple with the Danish surrealist painter. What's his Matisse? Was it Matisse?
No,
you know what I'm talking? And I got a bolo hat on with a huge apple right here. I'm in like a suit and a tie and everything. And
Sal, I hope you have like a picture of this. Do you have a picture? I have
a picture of us.
Oh, good.
Downstairs once we left.
Okay.
Yeah. But then we were like, all right, let's just go out, and we went out that way, and everyone was like, we looked like crazy people.
You go to a random bar, they're like, you're the guys that went to the party.
So we did go back the next night, and it was a great party. But you had mentioned something. What were we just talking about that reminded me of that?
Oh,
you just said we were going
parties. Or,
celebrating.
Celebrating.
Going to the. I don't know. You said something. And I was like, oh my God, this just happened to me. I showed up at the wrong night.
That is so funny.
I forget, but that's so fun. And you know what? Screw that lady for telling everybody at the party. She
was awesome. It was her birthday.
No,
it was a good thing. It was a good thing.
You'll always get an invite.
It was celebrated. She was awesome.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was cool for him to be part of something like that is wild. Like,
yeah.
A friend of a friend invited me and introduced me to them. I don't know them, but like it's like. Yeah, but anyway,
that was fantastic.
I just shoehorned that in. I hope that was worth it.
No, that
was really funny. Yeah. That's so good.
Mortifying.
And
always
the thing
double
is that
check the date.
That picture, if they get to see that picture right before you say what happened, that's gonna hit so hard.
And it's good that you were like close enough with them. Like if you hadn't been there before, and
I was
you were
only
like,
there one other time, and I was invited the year before, but I couldn't make it. So, but she remembered me.
Okay, good.
But like and then actually, like there was like guys setting up for the party there. We're putting up a stage and stuff, but no one else was there. But I felt even more as mortified to my friends because I felt bad because they were all dressed up. I got them out of the house. My friend was visiting from the UK for a night. Like he was in town for like a night.
Oh, that sucks.
What the
He
hell?
couldn't go, and he didn't go the next. And I talked it up.
You know, at least he got to like be in the house. He got to see the nice house. It's the most that you could do. That's so funny.
Well, thank you so much again for coming on the show. We really appreciate it. This
was a blast with you guys. It flew by, man.
Plug all your stuff real quick.
Where can people buy tickets for your show?
Yeah, all of that.
All my dates, they're always being updated. There's like 40 or 50 up there now, but I'm always adding salvulcanocomedy.com. Again, I'll be at the Beacon Theater in New York on December 27th, Chicago Theater on November 14th, the Ryman April 12th, Atlantic City February 28th. And I'm just always adding. And then Manouche, look for it in late fall or early winter, and Jokers will come back on again in January as well.
Oh,
cool. Rock and roll.
Thanks for making time for me, guys.
Of course.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
All right,
everybody.
Thank you so much for watching another episode. If you want to check out our Patreon, patreon.com/Zane and Heath, you get a bonus episode every month. You get a live Q&A every single month. We also keep these cameras rolling, and we do an extended cut of every single podcast episode. You get early access, ad-free, and it's all on patreon.com/Zane and Heath.
You can check out these episodes every Monday audio form and every Tuesday video form. If you want to see our beautiful faces on youtube.com/Zane and Heath. Thank you so much. We love you, and we'll see you next week.
Toodles.
Love you guys.
Peace.
Peace.